This week I'll be showing you my process for the beginning stages of a painting, doing some rearranging, and even going to an art show. So pick your poison and sit a spell while I share a week in my life of being an unprofessional artist. Hi! So I've literally just been kind of like walking in circles, trying to decide where to start. I just never know how to start these videos, and also I have a task that I don't want to start. Okay, so let's just start. So basically, I had this concept for light coming through like a paper lantern as also a room divider, which this is. I'm gonna paint this to look like it's rice paper, like light is coming through. It's cute. It's just really big. It's bigger than me. There's 3 of them. I thought the octagon was big. So I'm going to gesso this today, and I think that is a big task in and of itself. So the other side, this was like what it's like actually supposed to be. They didn't really do anything on this side. They even didn't finish the wood to the other side, so I'll have to match that eventually. But I'm gonna leave this and do the painting side in the same color palette. It's just gonna be tan. It's just gonna be tan art. I'm hoping it's okay that I'm just painting directly on the wood. I mean, I'm gonna gesso it and like protect the wood, but I'm not taking this apart, you know? Also, I don't know how to take this apart. It's like stapled together. I think I would struggle to take this apart. So we're gonna leave it. Yeah, I've got to gesso this, so. Welcome to my hallway. Today we're rearranging because I'm starting a lot of paintings, not finishing them, and I need a place to put them. So I'm gonna put them here. I have to relocate all my lenses that I never use. These are all of my vintage film lenses that my dad gave me. It's just a lot of them are zoom lenses, and he used to do like landscape photography, and I do more portraits, so I've only used a couple of them. And then we have this. This is my oldest camera. I had to add this little chain because the lens cap falls off. But how cute is the chain? This is an Argus AF, and I have named her Argus Filch. Oh, she's been there for so long. I think that I'm going to move these to my bedroom, which is just on the other side of this wall. And the wall is empty, so I've been like indecisive about what to do with that wall. So maybe this will get me going on that. This is my only like collected painting. This is not mine. I found this at a thrift store and it's an original. And it's just so freaking cute. Like even the linen matting is so cute. It goes so well with it. Like it came with this frame and like the texture of the flowers. Look how precious that is. I love it. We love you, Cindy. I don't know who she is. I don't know if I want to take the sconces down. I think I'm gonna leave them for now. Do I want to fill these holes yet? I don't think I want to. Next. I was looking for the stud in the wall. It's a magnet.
Colors and contrast making it art. What if happy can be built? Tuning into all that's good. Lucky I learned what lemons can do. Lucky they let me lucky. Ain't it funny? Thought I was lacking. Then I realized all is within. Are your thoughts friend or foe? It's your choice which way you go.
I think that's actually it for now.
What if
I think I'm gonna leave the rose octagon painting up there because it fits perfectly and it's just so big. I can fit a lot of other paintings on this wall. So I think I'm gonna, you know, save space where I can. By the way, do you like this little eyeball here? I really like her. Okay, before we leave this job, I wanted to show you the doorknobs that I was planning on using for these shutters. Because they're so freaking cute. They're little flowers. Can you see that? Oh my gosh. I also have these. I mean, it's classic. I don't know. I really want to use the flowers. Comment below which ones you think I should use. I'm pretty biased toward these though. Also, please like and subscribe. Nice, nice, nice.
Beautiful and just a smart use of materiality. It was no easy task, as everyone has said, to select, Critics' Choice. But this year, the award goes to Irene Gallions.
I'm just gonna get the reference photos for this guy. And I thought I was gonna try doing it without reference. Because that's kind of my test throughout this whole show, is how much can I make up? Not that like I need to, but I've always relied really heavily on reference, and I was just trying to see what I could do without. But I'm going into this one like very in the dark, so I'm gonna get some reference photos. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, oh that's good, oh that's good. I have these curtains. Okay, you gotta see it with the light coming from behind though. So this is like reminiscent of what I want a little bit. It's got the florals anyway. So I'm just gonna set up the scene, and with the light coming in from the windows, I'm gonna shoot from, so I'm gonna like set it up in this little hallway and then have the camera there and then like pose behind it. No, wait, backwards.
Strike that. Reverse it. Thank you.
And also, since this is like a standing piece and it's like basically like, life size, like full size or whatever, I have like the reference viewpoint at eye level, so that wherever I pose, it translates well to this. Does that make sense? So that it feels like you're actually like looking through the panel. So I thought I would take you through the process of starting a painting. You've seen me gather the reference photos. Now I can sift through those and pick out the poses I like. For this one, I'm actually layering a few of the poses that I did on top of each other to make it feel very full of life. This is something that I saw Valerie Lynn here on YouTube do, and I thought it was a really good idea. So I've been trying to take a note from her more recently as I start paintings and do these mock-ups to get a visual representation and test the colors, test the composition of the painting that I'm going to do on a larger scale. And it's been really helpful. And then if I end up selling the painting, at least I get to keep the little sketch of it. You may have noticed the various little cards hung up above my desk. Most of those are sketches for this body of work. Now that you've seen me start a few paintings, I wanted to talk about the paintings I've started and the ones still yet to come, and kind of share with you my vision for this project. I may not have mentioned it yet, but not only is this a new body of work, it's also in preparation for my first solo show. I'm shooting for making at least 15 paintings, but I would like to make around 20. So this room divider is the 5th painting I've started. You've already seen the meadow, rose-colored glass, the creators, have you ever, and now bystander. And I thought I would share with you some of my designs that I haven't started yet. These are all still in the sketching stage. Some of them I have a good concept for, but a weak design. And some of them I only have a design. One of my goals with this series is to test myself with new skills, like woodworking or soldering or wood carving. Now, the theme for this show is windows, and some of those are windows to the past, my memories. Some of them are windows to a place I would like to be, maybe an alternate reality, maybe the future, but some of them are just windows, giving me a chance to work on my design and building skills rather than just storytelling, because this is an exercise for me to expand my abilities. I just sprayed this with fixative because this is like the background, and I don't want this to smudge. So I'm gonna work back to front. So we have like the foundation right now, and then I'm gonna do the kind of shadow figures that I want, and then I'll spray that, and then I'll go over the top with the details. Some of the pieces I still need to start would be through the curtains. This one I actually wanted to do because of the little study I did. I really liked the color palette I created with that and the feeling of the scene. I just wanted to recreate it from a different viewpoint. Then we have this Italian Gothic wooden box. This is inspired by something I saw in the thrift store a long time ago. I really want to try creating something similar. I'm not really sure about the painting for this one, to be quite honest. I really just want to build this. Another thing I've been wanting to do is work with plaster, and I saw something called a Dutch ripple frame or something like that, and I thought I would make it with plaster and make it circular, because there's this trick I've seen people do when they do plaster molding, decorative molding in houses. So I really want to try that. For that one, I want the painting to be the willow tree in my backyard growing up. That was always my favorite spot to sit. I loved sitting under that tree. I did not so much love falling from it though. Then there's this type of transom window. There's not a lot of story behind this, it's purely design. And I'm not sure about this, but I think I want to do a tile mosaic. We'll see. I have this old concept I've named Discovery. It basically just represents children seeing and appreciating flowers for the first time. In this one, they're moonflowers reflecting the moonlight. I want the same color palette and light level of Carnation Lily Lily Rose by Sargent. I have this one that doesn't have a painting attached to it, it's just the frame idea. I'm thinking I might do that one with plaster as well. Not sure yet. I also have this painting I started years and years ago of my best friend Becca. She really likes sunflowers and I wanted to paint that. Another one is the memory of getting Greek food, taking it to the lakefront, and sitting on the steps, listening to the waves with my best friend Ashton, who I used to live with. And now we don't live in the same city, and I really miss doing that with her. Also, with Ashton and her fiance Michael, I have this really sweet video of them at the park trying to whistle with grass. And I just thought it was like very reminiscent of just being human, because like what kid didn't try to do that? And then taking off from being human, me and my other best friend Leah, who you saw in the little study painting, because being with her is truly a window into the simple life and the things that may not be the most glamorous or entertaining on the outside, but are truly the simple things that make up a wonderful life. I hope you're enjoying the process and the behind the scenes of getting ready for my first solo show. It feels like this has been a long time coming for me. I think up until this point, I've made art that I'm happy with, but this series is something that truly resonates with me on all fronts. I'm painting stronger concepts, and I'm able to work with my hands as well. So thank you for watching and for all your comments and the support. I really like making videos too, so this has been really fun. And I'll see y'all next week with some new designs.